Lexx and Keesh.
I'm Lex.
And that annoying noise back there is Ollie.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Oh, you better not be caught over here.
Ooh.
Get him! He don't know what that means.
He's just very needy.
You gotta say it.
Go to bed.
What?
Cause he know I'm playing. I'm about them games. Anyway, this is our Fondue Date, where we'll be doing a Q&A, answering some of your questions. Lex?
I just realized that I'm supposed to read the questions, but I literally cannot see anything. So I guess I have to put on my bifocals to read. I don't really have bifocals yet.
We decided to make the cheddar and ale fondue, and here we have broccoli and cauliflower, some roasted potatoes, and bread. And of course, the McBride sisters are joining us.
Oh yes, they are.
In the form of Black Girl Magic Riesling.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's good.
So good.
Okay, so we posted this video on our TikTok, our Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube. So I'm going to be compiling the questions from each platform.
Sounds good.
We're gonna start on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, the first question says, how do you manage to keep the relationship interesting?
Well, when you're married to Lex in all of her different moods, you never get bored. No, I'm just kidding. I would say we regularly do things like go on dates and try new things together, watch movies, do home dates. We literally never get bored of each other. Even if we're doing nothing at home, we're just talking and laughing and showing each other TikToks that we found.
It's really easy when you're with your best friend all day. Like, it doesn't really feel like I have to do anything special to keep it interesting. People say that goes away in the future. But we have, we're married, we've been married for 3 years. Today, actually.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Again, yeah. So, it's, I don't know, we're still kind of experiencing that honeymoon phase. I'm hoping it never leaves. But I know that people say that you need to make an effort in your relationship. You have to date your person, get to know your person, because as your relationship grows, so do you. You're growing individually as people. So you have to get to know the person that you're with.
And support them through their growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even when it doesn't feel good. Sometimes I don't want to do the things that you think are good for me.
So,
anyway, moving on.
Would you like to try the fondue?
Yes.
Let's try some of the.
I want some broccoli.
Okay.
Well, you said not to stir.
Be and cheese it. No, don't stir it because it's a non-stick pan. If you stir it, if you touch the bottom with these, it'll scratch it.
Oops. Thank you.
Save.
I can't really see into the pot.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm a little bit short.
There you go.
Am I supposed to eat it off here?
Yeah.
Oh, what if I burn myself?
The cheese is only as hot as. Not that hot.
What's dripping? Oh.
Drippery.
Oh, that is good.
I'll try a little potato.
It reminds me of our first Valentine's Day.
I was just thinking that earlier. For our first Valentine's Day, we went to the Melting Pot. And that's, for people that don't know, that's a fondue restaurant. And we had such a good time. But we wanted to go last year.
Ooh, these potatoes!
Oh, thank you, girl.
Oh my gosh, they're so well seasoned!
We wanted to go to the Melting Pot last year for some reason. But it closed down in Las Vegas during COVID.
It closed during COVID. We're really upset.
The chain didn't close, but the one here did. So that was out. But Lex's mom gave us this fondue maker for Christmas, along with the recipe book. So we decided to try it out for Valentine's Day.
Oh no, I lost my
/our
cauliflower.
anniversary date. And I'm digging this so far.
Oh no, I lost my cauliflower.
It's breaking up into pieces.
R.I.P. cauliflower.
No, I got it.
You got it?
I got most of it.
Mmm. Ooh, that's good too. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, more questions?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Hold on. Why are you fighting me? Just go with it. Ah!
You and this cauliflower.
Okay, I'm just not meant to have cauliflower today.
I think maybe I made it a little too tender, so it's like breaking up.
Okay.
You're welcome, baby.
Okay. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
What is your biggest struggle with each other? They put in parentheses. What do you argue about? Pet peeve.
I think that our biggest struggle is our communication styles. And what I mean by that is that we have no problem with telling each other how we feel or what we think. But when there's an issue, sometimes I'm not ready to talk about it right then and there, and I need some space and time to think. And Lex wants to handle it like head on, right then and there. And so sometimes we butt heads a little bit because of that.
I just want to be transparent.
With your chicken?
This is literally not enough food for me. I'm a big girl. Like, I need to
We
eat.
needed some protein. I had chicken earlier, so
I did not. I've been eating salads for lunch every day. I'm so good.
You are so good.
But I need a little bit. I need meat with every meal. That is.
I don't.
I do.
Sometimes for breakfast, I'll be like, I don't feel like having meat. I just want like eggs, toast, and fruit. And she's like, I need meat. I need bacon.
Excuse me. Why do you make me sound like a gremlin or something?
That's how it sounds in my head.
Disclaimer: this chicken, Keesh did not cook it.
No.
It's dry.
Oh.
You
Try the dark meat.
Okay.
That is a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store because I was busy making fondue, roasted potatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, and I also made a chocolate fondue that we're gonna have for dessert.
Oh my gosh, the difference is crazy.
That's why I always want legs and thighs.
No, get yourself in trouble.
I was talking about the chicken. What are you thinking about?
Excuse me.
What would you say our biggest struggle is?
Yeah, our communication.
Besides you stealing my hoodies.
That's not a struggle for me. That's the
Of
problem.
course it isn't.
No. Communication is our biggest problem. But we're very lucky that it's not like
A huge issue.
a huge issue.
And I think we're working through it slowly.
You know what used
We've
to be a
come
problem?
to a point where we compromise about what?
One of our problems used to be I wanted to go out, you didn't.
Yes, but then I turned her into a homebody like me.
Then she was like, okay, we can go out sometime. So we start going out and be like, can we go home now?
And I'm like, we just got here. You made me get all dressed.
Yeah. We forced ourselves out for our anniversary dinner.
Okay, you mean the hookah lounge?
Yeah.
Yes.
We forced ourselves to go. Dinner, we will go to a dinner. We have no trouble going to a restaurant.
Eating. Or a show.
A show.
A concert, anything like that. Well, I don't like concerts like that.
Yeah, no. We don't like large crowds.
But when it comes to like a club,
a lounge, unless we have a large crowd of people that we know, which are usually your mother's friends.
Yes. Let me tell you, my mama party harder than both of us because
she probably partying
right
right now.
Like, let's go out, and I'm like, no, I'm watching Netflix.
I don't know about it.
I think when it comes to like a lounge is like an occasional thing. Like we might do a lounge a few times a year. But as far as a club, the last time we went to a club was for Ayumi's birthday.
Yes.
In 2021. one.
Yes.
And
We
I love you,
saw
Ayumi.
2 Chainz.
I love you, Ayumi, but I was dying in there.
She was so sleepy.
I was so tired. I was falling asleep. And I realized then this is why I don't go out. This is exactly why. I'm surrounded by a bunch of 20-something-year-olds.
I love my potato.
Potato. I think you're doing this on purpose because you want to be fed.
No. I want to be independent.
Next question.
Okay. Rate your love for each other, but don't just say 10 out of 10. Elaborate with words. Our love is perfectly imperfect. I feel like we have a lot of growing to do as people, but together I feel like we've made the promise to stick it through. For us, divorce is not an option. It doesn't matter like what's going on.
Yeah, I literally told her like, once we say I do, you stuck with me. So if you mad, go sleep on the couch or something, because we gonna work this out.
Well, you would be the one sleeping on the couch.
Well, in all fairness, I can kind of sleep anywhere.
You can, and I can't.
That's fine. Somebody just really wants some attention.
What noise was that? He never made
He
that.
said, if you don't turn around and look at me
Oliver?
and acknowledge, go to bed.
Oliver Robert.
She gave the dog a middle name, y'all.
I saw on TikTok that black dogs have middle names. You didn't rate our love.
Oh.
I said it was perfectly imperfect, ma'am. I didn't hear.
Oops. Let me think. I'm trying to find something that we can relate to.
Are we Jim and Pam? We are literally Jim and Pam, though.
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because Pam, sorry y'all, we office geeks. Pam held Jen back from the career of his dreams because she didn't want to move. And we both would have been like, let's go.
Well, I would never hold you back from doing something you want to do. Especially if you're that passionate about it. It was wrong. That was wrong with her.
Exactly.
Oh, what the?
Girl, you and these vegetables.
Lord. It's me again. Please keep my vegetables on my fork.
Y'all think she's doing this on purpose too, huh? Let me see. Making me lose focus.
I feel like you stopped though.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to give a good analogy. Okay. On the scale of superhero movies, our love is a mix of Wakanda Forever and Endgame.
Endgame's sad.
It's sad, but I'm saying like it was the greatest thing. Is that a bad analogy?
I don't like the sadness.
Okay, fine. They're both kind of sad,
I
honestly.
thought you were gonna say Ragnarok.
Ragnarok is a great movie, but it's not like the best.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Endgame was. I mean, you're right. That end scene was iconic.
Yes. On your left. Sorry, we're Marvel beasts too. Anyway, only the movies though. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the comics, so don't come at me talking about the comics. I don't know, and
we're
I won't
getting
say I
into
don't
the
care,
shows.
but I like the movies, the shows, and things like that.
We are on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Season
7. We just started season 7 yesterday. Well, very early this morning.
What's it's like 5 o'clock?
It is a guilty pleasure, but we don't feel guilty about it.
I was gonna say, who feels guilty? I love it.
No guilt. Okay, next question. What's something that we do to keep our relationship healthy and loving? We like to play those games.
Oh, those
communication
games.
games. We have games that you pull a card and it asks questions and it
like,
prompts
a
like
question, a conversation.
questions, conversations.
And we try not to just give like short answers. We try to actually like think about it and give more in-depth answers. We do this a lot, especially if we're on like road trips. We'll Google like questions to ask on road trips. We've literally turned the music off on the trip from LA to Vegas and done nothing but talk that entire time. That's a 3.5 to 4 hour drive for people that don't know. And we've literally just talked the entire time. And that was before we even got married.
Yeah. We love talking to each other. I love picking her brain. I love to know what she feels or thinks about certain things. So you don't want to talk to me about certain things.
But I always talk about it later. I just don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
But like, it's crazy because communication, I feel like that's how we literally got together. So it's crazy that communication is also the thing that we struggle with.
It's crazy.
It is. It's
So,
really how we got together.
For those of you who don't know, we've known each other for a very long time, but when we were friends, I would go to her house sometimes and we would stay up to the wee hours in the morning, literally just talking about anything, whether it was politics, current events, religion, our past, music,
shows,
art shows, all traveling,
our friends,
our ambitions, our friends, our past experiences, our things we wanted for the future, goals we had, things we regretted, our family, everything.
Everything
was talked about.
And it, like, the conversation would never end. The conversation would end because I'd be like, okay, I have work in 2 hours.
Right.
Like, I have to get dressed. And I would go to work, not slept, and hoping she would call me and say, hey, like, can I come over?
Let's drink some wine.
That afternoon. And now you don't have to because we live together. Yeah. Because we're married. I still can't believe we're married.
Same. I was looking like, damn, I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah, you married.
I'm married now.
Okay. Oh, so what is something we do to keep our relationship fun and loving?
I didn't really answer that question. Oh, we said the games. Also, we do date nights regularly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, honestly, probably every week we do a date night
and
of some sort because sometimes our date nights are in the house.
We also consider a lot of things dates that other people I feel like don't. Like, if she has to go run errands to the grocery store, I'm like, oh, date day. We're going to the grocery store together. Like, I literally consider that to be a date.
I know you do. I don't. But
and
it's cute that you do.
Sometimes we go hang out like with other people and stuff, and I'm like, oh, date, but someone's crashing. Like, I don't know. I just consider a lot of things. Anything I do with you, it's a date. That's really my mentality, for real.
I love you.
I love you too. I don't know if I've ever really told you that before. But
I noticed that, like, sometimes we'll run errands or go to someone's house and you're like, we're on a date. And I'm like, this isn't a date.
It is to me. I get so excited.
I'm happy that you get excited.
Because, like, I love spending time with you. It's really fun.
I have to go serve the chocolate. So good.
Do we have any fun travel plans this year?
Yes.
So many. So many that we're, like, slowing down.
So many that were like,
I'll tell a story. Fun story. A lot of people consider, like, college or high school to be extremely, like, formative. For me, it was middle school. I'm very close to my middle school friends. So we're having a 20-year reunion. At my not at my middle school, but in my hometown of Philadelphia this summer. So that's one thing that we're doing. That yes. I'm pretty excited.
I'm going to meet some of her middle school friends, and some of them I will see again because I've already met them because some of them were at the wedding or in the wedding. We're also going to the Dominican Republic this summer. We're going to Dallas soon.
Like in a few weeks, actually.
A little longer than that. A little longer than that. We need to make a trip to Washington to visit my cousin. We also need to make a trip to San Antonio to see my other cousin. But we have not set dates for those trips yet.
I try to see my parents once a year.
Yes. Her dad was here for Christmas, so we also need to go see your mom pretty soon if she's not going to come here. So we have some trips that are solidly planned that we've either paid for or are paying on.
Somebody's been dreaming of Disneyland.
I have. Yes, we're Disney adults. So I think that I told her I want to either go for Gay Day, which I don't know what day that's on this year. I've never been. Or for the Halloween little setup there.
Oh, Halloween.
The only reason I'm hesitant on watching Halloween, and y'all, don't kill me. Don't. I just wish Disney would do like one day with no kids. And I know people with no kids is not gonna like that.
You mean people
But
with
hear me
kids
out.
will?
With no kids are not gonna like that.
What?
But just hear me out.
You mean people with kids are not gonna like that?
Yeah. Hear me out though. Like, if you could go without your kids, if you like Disney, and they weren't there, like, it would be kind of fun because it would be like little people everywhere. I love kids, but sometimes, you know, I just want to be grown. But I want to be a big kid at the same time. So, sue me. I don't know. Anyway, they're not going to do it, so fine. Anyway, I do want to go to Disneyland, but I'm not sure when we're going to do it. That's what we did last year for our anniversary, was go to California Adventure.
Yeah, because I've never been.
And we saw the Adventure Station.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. And we got drunk. Oops.
We didn't get drunk.
At the PIM Academy.
It's not called the PIM Academy.
It's called the PIM something. PIM Lab, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's the PIM Lab.
And we got a
little tipsy.
laboratory drinks.
Yes. They were so cute.
And we saw Natasha.
We saw a lot of them. We saw the Black Panther show.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Dr.
No,
Strange.
it wasn't Black Panther. It was Dora Milaje or whatever.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. We saw Dr. Strange and I was too scared to go talk to him.
Do you think he was going to send you to another universe?
Like, I don't know, but talking to the characters is scary to me.
You know those aren't really the people or the actors, right?
Ever since I was little, I'd be too shy to like go up to them. It's like I'm bothering them. I don't know.
They literally get paid.
I know they get paid to do that, but like, I'd just be thinking they were like, oh, just like one more person, yeah.
One more person is keeping their paychecks home, I guess. I don't know. You're polite though. It's not like you want to grab them and stuff.
Well, Natasha.
Ma'am.
Anyway, are we getting another pet? Yes.
No, absolutely not. No.
The thing that's stopping me from getting a pet is I realize that I'm going to outlive my dog. That is hard for me to come to terms with, actually.
The thing that's stopping me from getting another pet is not wanting another pet. Ollie's great, but Ollie's an only child, and he has been for a very long time.
He does well with puppies.
He does well with puppies who are going to leave soon. Ollie is a little attention whore. And I don't know that he would like having a younger sibling. And also, I just don't want another dog. I'm not gonna lie about that. I don't. Maybe in the future. Maybe.
I won't do it in the future. You're talking about when Ollie's home.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that.
I don't want it. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to. I don't know how. Yeah. Moving on. When are we having kids?
Oh my. This question again.
The thing is, like, okay.
To be honest, we have not 110% decided that we want kids. We're very much leaning towards having them.
It's 75% for me today.
Same.
75?
Yes.
Okay.
That being said, if we do have children, it will probably be within the next year or two.
Mm-hmm.
However, as many of you know, that is a very expensive process depending on how you go about it. I'm not doing it the natural old school way. So.
And neither am I. I'm not open to doing it natural old school.
So yes, we have thought about it, but it is an expensive procedure for the route that we have chosen to go. So.
We could afford it.
We obviously we're gonna make it work, but we need to go ahead and get on with those steps.
If we want to. There's some things holding us back. Like, we're perfectly happy right now.
Yes, and I want to make sure that when we have kids, we're doing it for the right reason and not just because everybody keeps asking us when we're having kids.
Also, we're not really sure what the right reasons are that are not completely selfish.
I've thought a lot about this recently. We have a lot of love to give.
What in the world? I'm so tired of putting my prong into the cheese. And then I lose my...
Are you not sticking these deep enough or something?
I don't know.
I've only lost like one thing in here.
Then I can't see what's happening in there.
Either that or you're doing this completely on purpose, like I said. Where were we?
You thought a lot about having kids. I said I can't think of reasons that aren't selfish.
We have a lot of love to give. And we have a lot of thoughts and opinions about how kids should be raised. As far as allowing them to be their own person and breaking generational curses. And I think that's a good reason. So I'm
But those aren't really reasons.
True.
Those are just justifications for how we will be a good parent. My thing is, a kid isn't here now, so they can't be hurt. They can't feel neglected. They can't feel ostracized. Not that we would let our kids feel any of those things, but like the world is a terrible place.
But they also can't feel love, joy,
right.
contentment, happiness.
They're just neutral right now.
Right. I feel like we would be those parents to like give our kids everything that's in our power.
Absolutely.
So.
But there's a lot that aren't. There's a lot that's not in our power.
Yeah, that's true. Next question.
Okay, now we've moved on to Instagram.
Okay, Insta.
What is our favorite thing to do together?
Travel.
100%.
I love traveling with her because she is the best travel buddy. Like, whenever I want to, like, do something nerdy, like go to a museum or, like, an art show or an aquarium or something like that, she is so down to go. Mm-hmm. But if I want to sleep in, in the hotel, she's down. Mm-hmm. If she wants to go out, I'm like, okay, let's go. We love doing spa days on trips. I love traveling with you. It's so fun. It's so fun.
It's fun to travel with you.
We're always on the same vibe when it comes to travel.
Literally, I was about to say, we always have the same feeling. It's never like I wake up and I'm like, come on, let's go. And you're like, no, just like 2 more hours. Like, never that.
Anytime we go to Disneyland, it's like still dark outside. We're both awake and we're both ready to go and get there before the gates open. But if we're on a resort,
we're sleeping in, honey.
It'll be there when I get up. Mm-hmm. Room service, because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I love traveling with you.
You're really a travel buddy.
I'm your forever travel buddy.
I'm very lucky to have you forever.
I'm lucky.
What roles do we have in our relationship?
I feel like we kind of have sort of traditional gender roles as far as like me being more masculine. Except for I cook and she doesn't. But I think that our roles are very flexible because if anytime I don't want to cook or take out the trash or clean up or whatever, she's always ready to do it for me. And same, if she doesn't feel like, doing the dishes or doing laundry, or if I notice that it's, getting a little bad time because she's busy with work, I have absolutely no problem stepping in and doing it. So while we do have like basic tasks that each of us is assigned, we're always stepping in and helping each other with them. What do you think?
I think I really appreciate that you helped me this week with the dishes. That was honestly so sweet because I was stressed about that.
All right, y'all, so we're going to finish up here. And then we're gonna bring in the dessert fondue, which is chocolate.
Yum.
And then we will answer more questions.
What kind of chocolate?
It's semi-sweet with dark chocolate.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. All right, y'all. We are back with. We are back with our dessert. We have a chocolate fondue with pound cake, strawberries,
Ooh, this smells so good.
pretzels, and cheesecake. And Lex has a new wine. We are now drinking the McBride Sisters Sauvignon Blanc. Or
Say
however
more
you
French.
say it. I'm not French, so I'm not.
Blanc.
Oh, that's how you say it?
I don't think so.
Well, you'll let us know. Probably, maybe. Anyway, what's the next question?
The next question is...
Oh, shoot, I forgot to light the fondue.
Oh, yeah, light the candle.
Will you light my candle?
Is that a song or something?
Tell me you've never seen Rent without telling me you've never seen Rent.
I mean, I've seen it. I have a thing, like, I've seen lots of movies, but I don't memorize lines from movies.
It's a song.
When she quotes things...
Oh, what you do with my candle. I can't sing, y'all.
I just know SpongeBob quotes. I'm ready, I'm ready.
Let's do that again. I know that SpongeBob quote. And look, it keeps it warm with a little flame. Now I need my wine to be refreshed.
Babe, where do you like to shop?
Oh my. Shopping as...
It smells like birthday candles in here.
Okay. What do birthday candles smell like exactly?
Burning wax.
So just a candle.
Answer the question.
Okay, so as a thicker, masculine presenting lesbian, sometimes it is hard to find clothes that fit the right way.
This is hot.
Probably.
It's worth the risk.
YOLO.
Mmm.
At this moment in my life, my favorite places to shop are ASOS or ASOS, however you say it, I don't know. They have some really good selections, but only if you go to their website, they sell other brands' clothing. So I'm always particular and only buy, like, especially with jeans, I only buy their jeans because their sizing is pretty consistent with their brand. I buy stuff from Old Navy, Polo, Ralph Lauren. As far as shoes go, like, pretty much. It depends on what kind of shoes I'm buying.
She likes Nike.
Sneakers,
Nike girl.
Nikes and Jordans mostly. I will, do little Pumas and Reeboks and things like that.
You have
sometimes.
Adidas.
I have Adidas. Dress shoes. It kind of just depends on what I'm looking
Ooh,
for.
it's bubbling.
H&M has some really good selections as far as like tops and shoes go, like boots and stuff like that. I like H&M, flannels and such, and sweaters. A lot of my clothes come from Amazon too.
I shop mostly on Amazon.
I've tried stores like Shein for men, like their clothes, and like Fashion Nova and Boohoo, and I'm always disappointed when the stuff comes, either because the sizing is off, or like one time I bought a shirt off Shein and I thought it would just be like a t-shirt, and when it came it was like a sweatsuit, like a swimsuit material. Like it was all rubbery kind of. I'm like, why couldn't it just be a t-shirt? So,
That was
anyway,
bad.
I was really upset about that.
We were both like, what? Like, what is this? I mostly shop on Amazon. I shop at Express.
Yes. Oh, I like Express and Banana Republic for men, but if you are on the thicker side, go to their website because they do have extended sizing on their websites that they don't have in the store. Ooh.
What's the chocolate mix in this again?
It is semi-sweet and dark chocolate
It's really good.
with heavy cream and a little sea salt. Actually, no, kosher salt.
It is rich.
Does it make you feel rich?
No. What you call me?
I said, does it make you feel like a rich bitch?
Anyway, I just shop at Amazon Express. I don't know where else do I shop.
You buy Shein, ASOS, whatever it is.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes, but I don't know. I'm still looking for good places to shop, so if you know a good place, drop it in the comments, because I'm not really too sure really where I like to shop. I just realized we could totally do chocolate covered bananas if I hadn't developed that new allergy.
My mouth gets itchy too, so no thanks.
Next question.
You have the phone.
I'm asking like.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, where do you shop for shoes and such? She likes Aldo. Their shoes.
I like Nikes.
If I'm looking for a specific pair of sneakers, though, I'll go on StockX because they kind of have what you want, but it might be pricey. Or Flight Club. I'm not as much of a sneakerhead as I used to be, though.
Thankfully.
I used to work at Nike, so I was more of a sneakerhead, and now that discount is no longer available, I'm like, So, what's the next question?
What's the most trying time we had in our relationship? I'm only laughing because we don't really, I don't feel like we've really had trying times. Just like, so our philosophy is actually that we don't come to problems separately. Like it's us.
It's never us against each other. It's us against
versus
the problem.
Versus the problem. So, first of all, that mentality will help anybody.
Yes.
So it's hard for us to think of things that we really struggle with beyond the communication, but we have had arguments before.
We're by no means like perfect. We have our disagreements and such. I feel like our first fight, I don't remember what it was about, but we were living with your brother.
Yeah.
And he was at his girlfriend's house or something. I don't know. He was out. And I was spending the night. And we were in bed going to sleep. And she got mad at me for something. And she just got up and went in her brother's room and closed the door. And so I was like, well, I'm not over your house to sleep alone. So I got my stuff and I left. I knocked on the door and I said, I'm leaving, just so you know. And then
I was like, wait, huh? You're not supposed to leave?
I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing these games with you, girl. And I just remember you followed me downstairs to walk me out and lock the door. And as I'm pulling out of the driveway, I see you like slam the door with all your might. It was like those cartoons where like people like jump in the air and like just slam something.
I didn't jump up and do nothing. No, I didn't jump up. What are you talking about?
She slammed that door with her whole little body. All 4 feet and 11 inches of her whole body. And then I think I called her on the way home and we made up before I even got home.
Yeah.
Didn't I turn around and come back?
Yeah, you did. Because I realized that what I really wanted was attention. And that wasn't the best way to get it.
Not from me.
What I had been used to, wow. What I had been used to.
First the broccoli, now the cheese.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing this on purpose. What I had been used to wasn't how my new relationship with her was going to work. I don't know what to do with this. So I had to unlearn a lot of things from my past.
Yes. I think we both did.
In moving forward in this relationship with you. Because, we could not continue our past in this relationship. And I think that's honestly why we're doing so good now.
We're both like new people in our relationships. We don't.
Old habits do not
carry over. And not that either of us had bad habits. It's just, once I knew that like, this was it, I made more of an effort to be more communicative and to listen more and to change. You know, if she said that she didn't like something and if it was within reason and I felt like I could change that, then I did.
Same. That's why ever since that night, like, I've never left you in bed by yourself.
And I don't leave when I have a problem.
Yeah, we don't go to bed mad generally. We'll go to bed with an attitude, but we don't go to bed mad.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Y'all be like, oh, Lex is so sweet. She crazy.
I'm not crazy. I just have expectations.
Mm-hmm.
This soft.
Lex has made something as well, you guys, for dessert. It's called cheesecake crumble mush.
I didn't do it on purpose.
You could just put chocolate in this and just stir it on up.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then freeze it.
Ooh. Yes, ma'am. I'll do that next time.
You do it now.
Do it for me.
No, thank you.
Put it down. Stop showing the people that. Next question.
What is it?
I'm asking, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh, how do we power through that?
I think we kind of already said that we just talked about it, talked through, and
Communication really is like
key.
people be acting like it don't matter, but if you can't talk to the person you're with, like,
being with Lex is the first time that I felt comfortable, like, completely expressing my feelings, my thoughts, and my insecurities, and all that. And so once I let my guard down and I was comfortable doing that, like, our relationship just.
But
and
that
it was
was
already
low-key.
good, but that
I
was
was gonna
very
say
early on in our relationship.
that was really early on.
We
That
have
was
been
like right away.
dating maybe 3 or 4 months when that argument happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the last question.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't really know the answer to this question. When did you know when you first fell in love? The reason I don't know is because I had actually slipped up and told Keesh that I loved her well before we got into a relationship.
Yes, you did. We were just friends.
We were just friends.
And I said something, and she was like, I love you. And I was like,
I just meant.
And I told myself, like, she don't mean it like that. Chill out.
I just meant that I was having a good time spending time with you. We were walking the dog, actually. So Ollie originally was my dog. Like almost a year old by then.
Yep.
Which then she adopted him.
Mm-hmm.
But so we were walking Ollie and we were talking about the stars because I really like constellations.
Oh yeah, you would download that app and look at the stars with the app and
I still
tell
have it
you
on my
which
phone.
constellation. That's why you have the room on your phone. Delete those apps that you don't use.
I do like that app. And
You
I
like
use
it, but you don't use it
I
regularly.
do use it
When's the last time you used that app?
when there's a full moon. Absolutely I do.
When was the last time you used it?
The last full moon.
Which was?
I don't know. A couple months
You know
ago.
you can open up the settings and find out when the last time you used the app was.
We're not doing that right now. That's not what this TikTok is about. I mean, this video.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I told her that. I don't know if I really meant it at that point, to be honest with you. And then I told her again.
It was one night we were at your house and we were just talking and you were sitting on the counter in that
This
little
is the story
crack.
I've heard, yeah.
And I don't remember what we were talking about, but I just looked at you and I was just like, I love her. And that night on my way home, I said to myself, I'm gonna marry her one day. And look where we are. I would show my ring finger, but I took my ring off to wash the dishes.
So you single?
It's our anniversary, don't play these games.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just remember feeling Well, I was just saying that I don't specifically remember a time when I was like realizing that I loved you, but I remember that I felt it like all at once. I know I felt it by that concert.
R&B only or everybody?
R&B only. I'm pretty sure we had said I love you by Erica Badu.
That was a test.
Oh, yeah.
You went lying with me.
I wasn't lying. I'm pretty sure I felt it by R&B only. Which, like, that was a couple days before we made it official, right?
Yep. And here we are now.
That was like, what, May 28th? And we got together. We got together on June 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I know I felt it by then. Because I remember thinking, why aren't we together yet?
She told me I had to ask her to be my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. We ain't playing. I'm not playing no games.
I was 30.
Okay. I'm going to be a girlfriend. I'm going to be a fiance and I'm going to be a wife, okay? We ain't
But I
doing
gotta
all that.
ask. I can't just say you my girl.
No!
Why?
Because you could be telling like 80 other girls that. I know
When would I have time for that? I was always with you.
You smooth.
Girl.
And I'm glad I made you do that too, because now I done found out you had other girlfriends before me. That's just so crazy.
I don't have exes. I never knew anybody before you. Never ever.
Or whatever.
Well, we've answered all your questions, so we are going to call it a night and watch some shows and just chill out.
We're gonna be Marvel geeks now.
Yes. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If anybody is interested, all of the fondue sets and such are in our Amazon storefront. And that is all.
That's it. That's all.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.